and that and see how it works. Okay. Given an integer array of numbers, or nums, and an integer val, okay, remove all occurrences of the value in the array of nums. The order of the elements may be changed. Then return the number of elements in nums which are not equal to the value. Consider the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val to be k. So I need a k variable. Not 9, 0. So that will count how many of the vals there are inside of the array. To be accepted, you need to do the following. Change the array nums, such as the first k elements of num contain the elements that are not equal to val. The remaining elements are not important, as well as the size of nums. Okay, so you can either remove the val numbers like this, or just put them on the end. Okay. Not important to the size of nums. Return k. So we have to return nums with only the numbers that are not val, and we need to return k, which is the amount of vals that show up inside of the array. So we just need to go into a for loop. So for, we'll just do we'll do I in nums. If I, which will be the letter as it cycles through numbers with the for loop, it will grab the indexes in order. So if it's the first one, if I equals val, that means that the value that they want to be counting is in that index. So here, the value is 3 that they're looking for. It's going to go into nums, find that 3, which it will be true. So we need to do k plus equal 1, which increments the counter of k, saying that there is that number in the array. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to remove that item, which I think there's a dot remove. But I'm not 100% remove last list item. There we go. Okay, so remove special item. If there are more than one, oh. Okay, so this won't work unless we remove all of the items at the end. If there are more than one item in the specific value, the remove method removes the first occurrence. Okay. remove specific index, which is pop, and then you can give it this. So this will remove banana. But if we do that, the index inside of the for loop will not iterate correctly because banana will have gone away and then cherry will be in the banana spot. But when it iterates through the for loop, that for loop will skip that cherry because it's moving through indexes. So we can do this in two different ways. We can either do a while loop and just say while a variable that we're going to iterate through is less than length, we can do it, or we can do two for loops where we do one for loop to count the amount of vals inside of the list, and then we go back through and remove any item that is equal to val. Okay, so this will do the first for loop. We'll just do two for loops because it seems easier in my head. So for I and number, it'll iterate through. If I equals val, iterate k by 1. Done. So that will cycle through it and it'll return the correct number of k's. And then if we also do another for loop, which we can have it be the same because once you exit this for loop and come back, I no longer goes away because it's a local variable. Oh, I hate this. And then it would just be nums dot remove val. So what this will do, that still won't work. Oh, nope. Okay, hold on. So what will we change this and change this? And instead of an if statement, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a while loop and say x equals 0. So while x is less than or equal to k. So k at this point will be the amount of values that exist inside of num. So if I go into here and say while x is less than or equal to k, go into nums and remove the value, which will remove one iteration or one occurrence of val inside of the nums list. And then I would increment x by 1. And this will continue to cycle until x equals k. So here, val k goes up by 1 and then iterates through, does not go up by 1, does not go up by 1, goes up to 2. So k will be 2, and it goes into this x is 0, and it will iterate through this while x is less than k, which it is, goes in, removes value, which it will remove the first iteration of it, which is here. And then x will go up by 1, which x will be 1, which is less than or equal to 2. Okay, so it's just less than, because it'll go in at 2, it'll go in, or at 1, it'll go in, get rid of that, iterate up. X will now equal to, which means it doesn't go back in, which means it doesn't have to remove, and then it's going to return. So the list, because it's being transferred through here, will be edited because the list, when declared, is being declared as a pointer to the location of the array. So we have access to that. And then k, so all we have to do is then return k. I have to put that. So it's k equals 0, goes through the list once to find out how many iterations of the val exists. Once it iterates through completely, it will exit this for loop. X is then initialized, goes into a while loop, and what this one does is it will remove all of the values from the nums list, iterating so that it'll exit, and then it returns k for the value. Your function should return k with the first 2 elements of nums being 2. Wait. Oh, because, okay. It does not matter what you leave behind, return k, hence unscored. All right, let's see if it works. Wrong answer. Why? That one was right. This one, input nums. Okay, value is 2. My output was missing a bunch of stuff, and it what? Your function should return k equals 5 with the first 5 elements of num containing 0, 0, 1, 3, and 4. Note that the 5 elements can be returned in any order. It does not matter what you leave. Why did it get rid of the 4 and the 0? Okay. This comes in. Val is 2. So goes through. No. No. K equals 1. K equals 2. No, no, no. K equals 3. And then it should have k equal 3, x equals 0, goes in, removes val, which is 2, which will remove that 2. X now 1 goes back in, removes the second val. Doesn't go, and then goes back in with x mean equaling 2, because there's 3. Goes back in one more time, removes 2. Why is remove? What is remove doing? That's weird. Remove banana. Let's try it. Yeah, that should work. Because I have my list of nums. I am removing val, which should remove the value once, which is the one that was right here. So why is it, why is it removing so much? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let's throw in some extra. So we'll print k. So this will tell us what k is. And hell, we'll do here print length of nums. And then here we'll do the same thing. Print length nums. So this will print the original length of nums before any editing has happened. Then it's going to cycle through and start removing elements. Run. Okay, so here, print k, k is 3. So that means that there are 3 2s. So remove, remove, remove. L8 length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Do I have to put elements back at the end of it? Because it's that doesn't make any sense. 5, 5. What? Why? That makes no sense. Change the array num such that the first k elements of the num contains elements which are not equal to val, which I did, because you can do here print num. So this will print the list. Oh, it's nums. how is it that my output is this, but nums is that, which is the first 5 elements, which is what is expected? Why is it doing that? Okay, all right, fine. I'll just add, and then, Jesus, nums dot append freaking anything. We'll do literally that. Why? Why? There's 3 2's. K is not. I'm an idiot. Jeez. Learn how to spell length. Okay, so K, consider the number, remove all occurrences. Cool. Return the number of elements in num, which is not equal to val. Okay. 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 Go like this. That. Those go away. That. That goes away. That goes away. Now, we have to change this to, I guess we don't actually have to change it. K, K equals length of nums minus K. So this will count how many are K so that it can remove it. And then the length is now going to be, oh, minus, nope, length. Because it'll go down to 5. So that's 8. It'll go down to 5, turn 5. That'll work. Read instructions, kids. I did it. Wow. Never had that happen. Cool. Array for, nope, file, nope, remove, nope. Well, that'll be fine. Any versions of val from nums and then return length of nums. Easy peasy. That seems crazy. Well, val in nums, A equals nums index val, pop A, length nums. Yeah, that seems good too. Okay, so this one makes an index, iterates through the index. If it is, if the index equals val, it shifts it by one. Else, it doesn't. And then pointer iterates through. Cool.